Hey everybody. So we are looking at today's classwork assignment. I'm going to show you how to do number 13 and how to do number 14 with a check step. So number 13, we have a two-step equation with multiplication and addition. Okay. Again, I'm so focused on where's the variable. The variable's on the left side. So I don't even care about this 4 just yet. I don't care about it. I really don't. I want to know what inverse operations do I have to do to get a solution. At the end of all of this, I want W equals something. And the way I'm going to get there is by getting rid of a plus 5 and by getting rid of multiplying by negative 2/3. So first, we're going to undo adding 5. So the inverse operation is going to be putting a minus 5 or a negative 5 underneath both sides of my equation. What I've done on the left is I've gotten one step closer to isolating the variable. And on the right, I balanced my equation. I did it to both sides. So if I look here, now I'll have a negative 2/3 W on the left and 4 minus 5. You need to remember it's like they are in a tug of war against each other. The negative has the greater absolute value, so the negative wins. And you subtract and you'll get negative 1. So I bring down the negative 2/3. W equals negative 1. Now, this is lesson 6.3. Lesson 6.3 is where we learned about multiplying by the reciprocal. I want W equals something. Okay, I need to isolate my variable. How am I going to get rid of the negative 2/3? I'm going to turn it into 1 by multiplying by the reciprocal. So on both sides of this equation, I'm going to put negative 3/2. And I'll keep showing this as many times as I have to keep showing this until it makes sense to you, okay? If I actually did the multiplication on the left, say it out loud, what would I get? 6/6. Yes, I would get 6/6. What's 6/6 the same as? Yes, 1. And 1W can just be written as W. You're right. And that's how we went from this to this. So this cross simplifies out into ones, and we get 1W or just W. Then on the right side, a negative times a negative is a positive. I multiply negative 1 by negative 3/2. Okay, I would get 3/2. And the improper fraction 3/2 is the same as 1 1/2. So that's the correct answer to today's first classwork problem. There's no reason why your work shouldn't look exactly like this. Number 14, the second problem on your classwork. 8x plus 7 equals negative 9. I'm going to go a little quicker and I'm going to show you how to do a check step because again, you're going to do 3 check steps. So I'm going to undo plus 4 with minus 4. And I'm going to balance my equation by putting it under the negative 9. 7 minus 7 cancels out. Now I have 8x equals negative 16. Divide both sides by 8, and I get x equals negative 2. This is the correct work for number 14. Now, for number 14, you're also going to have to do a check step. A check step is where you substitute your solution back into the original equation and prove that the left side equals the right side. I'm going to say it 3 times because it's so important. You want to prove that the left side equals the right side. You want to prove that the mathematics on the left side is equal to the integer on the right side. I substituted in my answer, negative 2, and I get negative 16 plus 7. And what is negative 16 plus 7? Different signs, they're on different teams. The negative has the greater absolute value. I subtract, and the left side does equal the right side. This is your first check step for today's classwork. If you have any questions, please leave a comment or email me. Thanks, everybody. Good luck.